Here's a hard truth. Most entrepreneurs spend years chasing growth, and in the end, they only move the needle 10, maybe 20%. Think about it. You grind for a decade and all you get is the equivalent of lifting 1 extra kilo at the gym.
That's such a good image. And it's true. So many founders accept that as normal. Organic growth is valuable, but it's painfully slow. Winning new customers, breaking into markets, innovating, all of it can take years.
And that's the frustration, right? You do everything by the book, but the results come at a snail's pace. But here's the twist. What if growth didn't have to be slow? What if there was a way to scale 10 times faster without waiting years for results?
That's exactly where mergers and acquisitions, M&A, come in. Done right, it's like pushing a button for growth. Instead of building from scratch, you instantly gain access to customers, new markets, technologies, and even experienced teams. It's the elevator to the next level.
But hold on, you're making it sound a little too easy. Most people listening right now are probably thinking, yeah, but M&A is for billion-dollar corporations with armies of lawyers and endless budgets.
That's the big misconception. Especially in the mid-market, M&A is one of the most powerful levers out there. We've supported about 100 transactions for buyers. Were they all perfect? No. But each one brought lessons. And the truth is, you don't need a Goldman Sachs business card to play this game.
Okay, but let's be real. There are horror stories. M&A is risky, right?
Of course. But here's the thing. Deals rarely fail because the idea is bad. They fail because of poor execution. Too many companies obsess over the numbers and ignore the softer, crucial parts, like culture, processes, integration. Imagine buying a shiny, fully equipped office building, only to realize later that the wiring and layout make it impossible to actually run your business. That's what happens when integration is an afterthought.
So the key is, what, preparation?
Exactly. Preparation, thorough analysis, and a clear integration plan. That's what separates a costly mistake from real, sustainable growth. Think of it this way. You can try wandering through a new city on your own and maybe get to your destination eventually. Or you can hop in a taxi and get there faster, with less stress. That's the role we play for our clients.
I like that analogy. So in other words, organic growth is the stairs, M&A is the elevator.
Exactly. And at FAMAS, we specialize in helping mid-market companies find the right opportunities, manage the process clearly, and actually create value. The funny part? It's often far more affordable than people expect.
That's a great perspective. So, for the entrepreneurs and CEOs listening right now who are serious about growth, what should they do next?
Simple. Just reach out. Send us an email or connect with us on LinkedIn. It starts with a conversation, and from there we'll see what's possible.
Perfect. Thanks for joining us today. This has been eye-opening.